You know, I think it's about that. Yeah. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off. Phone keep ringing and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling and my paper no for that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber alerts, we know them living.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here are the Nets. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult. A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Gafford. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Outside Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here is Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Klay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Williams has got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And taken away by Johnson. The 3 ball. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Driving in. And Gafford throws it down.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Johnson, a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And stolen by Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now, here's Johnson. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 3. Screen by Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the rejection by Claxton. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Irving.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
The Nets making a switch here.
Substitutions for your Nets. Aaron Sharp. Jalen Wilson.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Using his vision on the floor, Kyrie sees what's out there and makes a clever pass.
For the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 5 now. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. DJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's Gafford. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game here.
Williams can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 4. On its way from Irving for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 7 points.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Pass to Davis. Now Washington, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. Right wing. Outside for Thomas. To the inside. Russell. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Russell's got his first basket.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Claxton throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Thomas. Johnson the screen. From past the arc. Thomas's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Christie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Keon Johnson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes both free throws. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's Thomas on the wing. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For 3, Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Claxton with it. Upside Thomas. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Thompson. Pass to Washington. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thompson outside. The 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just...
Beautiful. And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Out to Russell. Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. Tries from 16. Mavericks leading by 4. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Thomas. Claxton with it. Picked up by Davis. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Lets it fly. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shoes, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Johnson in the corner. Stolen by Washington. Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Now here's Thompson. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Nets trailed by 6.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The shot by Thomas. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thomas got 15. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Here's Washington. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Drills the three-pointer.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Russell with it. Picked up by Davis. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, Davis. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Nets.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Williams' shot is off. Mavericks leading by 5. Irving attacking to the paint. Crystal. With some arc. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter.
And the basket by Johnson.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Nets on offense. They trail by 7. Pass to Williams. Now Wilson. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. .36 seconds left here in the third quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. Can't nail the jumper. And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Johnson. Wilson left side. Misses from close range.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Nets making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Irving. From deep. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Watford. Outside Wilson. And here's Sharp. Johnson in the corner. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Davis. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Bucket is good. And that's now 10 points for Anthony Davis.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Here's Watford. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Washington. And they're running. Here's Christie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And a wide open look for Irving. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Williams scanning the floor. The Nets working the ball around now. Double team on Thomas. Clock at 6. Williams can't hit.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Oh, Davis down low.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure
Double,
on him.
double.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Nobody near Williams. Offensive rebound. Screen by Claxton. Thomas outside. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the inside, Davis. And the rejection by Claxton.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Pass to Irving. The second chance effort. That shot off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now Claxton. Williams for three. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Mavericks leading by 8. Out to Thompson. Davis in the corner. Over Claxton. Dallas no good that time either. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Upside Thomas. Up top Russell. Outside Thomas. Over Irving. Some solid defense there from Irving. And so here is Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it